Hello everybody, we are on the road again, or rather, in the air. This time we are flying to Denver in beautiful Colorado. In the morning we used the car service Uber to go to the El Monte office in the outskirts of the city to rent the RV in which we are going to explore what is known as the Four Corners region of the United States. Here's our rig. So this is the RV we have rented. It's actually bigger than I expected. Although I would have preferred a smaller rig, this 28-footer has a nice bedroom in the back with a queen bed and a pretty decent storage, a separate shower for which I would rather have a sliding door instead of a curtain, but whatever. A separate bathroom with a sink and a toilet, and overall pretty spacious. Let's see the outside. So here's the outside of the RV. So as you can see, overall it's a pretty good rig. I would have preferred something smaller, as I said, a 23 or a 25 footer, but it drives great, so let's get on the road. In order to reach this stunningly beautiful area of the country, we must cross the mighty Rocky Mountains. As we advance west, the landscape becomes increasingly rugged and beautiful. The highest peaks covered in perpetual snow. Well, we continue on our journey west, slowly climbing the Rocky Mountains. Pretty soon we'll reach the Continental Divide, and then down we go. Before 1973, you had to climb all the way up to the Loveland Pass to go across the Continental Divide, but not anymore. Nowadays, we can take the Eisenhower Tunnel, opened in 1973 and fully completed in 1979, and it's a much faster route. At over 11,000 feet, it is the highest point in the U.S. interstate highway system. We might take the scenic route over the Continental Divide on the way back. We make a quick stop by Lake Dillon to stretch our legs and admire this beautiful scenery. A few miles further to the west, we pass by the skiing resort town of Vail. Established in the 1960s, it is the third largest ski mountain in North America. We also pass by Avon. As we continue, the terrain becomes increasingly arid, perhaps a preview of what's to come, a sign that we're getting closer to the sandstone landscape of the high desert of the Colorado Plateau, which we'll visit later in our trip. This part of the highway, along with the Eisenhower Tunnel and the Vail Pass, are considered engineering marvels of the interstate highway system. We also passed by the picturesque Glenwood Springs, home to the Colorado Mountain College, and named the most fun town in America by Rand McNally back in 2011. We must revisit this nice town on the way back, but right now I want to check out the canyon one more time. I'll be honest with you, one of the cameras malfunctioned and I want to get some footage of Glenwood Canyon and the swelling Colorado River, just in case I don't return this way. So let's make a left and take I-70 back east towards Denver, if only for a few miles. Let's get out at this rest area. Apparently this is called the Glenwood Canyon Resort. Let's check out the swelling Colorado River. Actually, the whole area is under a flood watch. To think this is the same stream that will later form Lake Powell, the same water that carved the Grand Canyon and powers Hoover Dam and created the environmental disaster that is the Salton Sea. To think it is reduced to a trickle by the time it reaches the Gulf of California. We stop one last time to check out the river and west we go. In the original plan, I was going to drive all the way to Utah today and then some, but as you will soon find out, sometimes I make overly ambitious plans, and this one is one of those times. It turns I'm tired, it is getting late, so we decide to change the plan and spend the night at the beautiful Island Acres Campground, part of the James M. Rubb Colorado River State Park. We are just a few miles away from Grand Junction. We finally arrive at the campground. We park at our designated site, and first things first, let's hook up the RV. I decided to do the sewer first, but now that I think about it, I probably should have done that last, it being the dirtiest part of the operation. Here. Boom. Perfect. Then I proceed to hook up the city water connection. Pretty straightforward. And finally, the electric power. Looks good. Hi. And the three prongs match this, so here goes nothing. We should have power. And that was it. Our demonstration of the connections. Well, looks like we're fully hooked, so let's relax and enjoy the sunset. Hello everybody, we have driven all the way from Denver, Colorado to here, this campground at the James M. Rubb Colorado State Park. I have to read it because it's a mouthful, but it's very nice. Look at the scenery. Look at the scenery all around us. Look, that's the RV back there, and it's very nice. Tomorrow we will continue towards Moab. Brian made fire. Nice. I like this place. We should stay here longer. Yeah, very nice indeed. Good morning, coming to you from the Island Acres Campground in western Colorado. By the way, this is the view from our bedroom. Nice, huh? In the morning, we walk around the campground, wishing we had more time to explore. Well, we are already 2 hours behind schedule, and Utah awaits. Time to go. We are on the road again. An hour later, we are greeted by this colorful sign, and that's all, folks. Sorry to leave you hanging, but on our next video, we will drive on State Route 128, the Upper Colorado River Scenic Byway. We'll visit Arches National Park and the town of Moab as we continue on our journey by the Four Corners region of the United States. So stay tuned and subscribe. As always, thank you so much for watching and see you on the road.